Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a tissue paper flower. As you can see right there, that's a tissue paper flower. It doesn't look like it because it's hanging from my blind, but I'll show you how to make it. It really doesn't look like a flower. I really did not make that one, so ours will come out better. Okay. So, the supplies you're going to need for this, the most important, scissors, tissue paper, and pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners are necessary, but they could be optional if that makes any sense. If you would like a stem, you can have pipe cleaners. If you don't have pipe cleaners, you can just use tape. You would take your piece of tape, you would take a long piece, and you would cut it in half. So I would cut it up and down. And then wrap it around my flower until it stayed. But for this purpose of the video, I'm just going to use pipe cleaners because I think it's better, and it gives your flower it holds the flower together better than just using tape. So, here we go. The first step you're going to need to do, you're going to take your tissue paper and you're going to fold it in half. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. So it's like a giant, so it's like this. So I can open it kind of like a book, but then I have to fold it down, okay? And then I'm going to cut this side where it's folded, and then this side where it's folded here and folded here. Okay? So after you cut that, you should have 4 squares. You're going to have 4 squares. I only have 2 here, but you should have 4. But I'm using 2 colors, so I cut 2 squares out of this. Same process, but if you just want to cut 2 squares out, where is it? So, here, this is my folded tissue paper. So I would cut where the big fold is, this side here first. So I was left with 2 of these little pieces. And then I would just cut here to have just 2 pieces. So after I have your 2 pieces, make sure you line them all together. So I'm just going to go like this. Now, as you can see, my tissue paper for the polka dots aren't equal, and the stripes with the polka dots aren't. So I'm going to cut them so they're as equal as I can get them. Tissue paper is a lot harder to cut than just regular paper, especially when you're cutting multiple pieces at a time. Tissue paper tends to move while you're cutting it, so it makes it harder to cut a straight line. So I would just try to hold it as tight as you can. And when you are trying to switch sides, make sure you don't move it as much, and if you do, try to get it lined up back as even as possible. Now, as you see right here, as I'm cutting up, I'm moving my hand up. So every cut, I want to make sure it doesn't move. Now, it is moving, and I can feel it because my hand on the bottom is moving the tissue paper. This is the last side I'm going to cut. If you have stripes like I do, you could try to use it as a guide to cut a straight line like I'm doing right here. It's kind of working out right now, but I don't know. I won't know until I'm done cutting. and it kind of worked. It started working at the bottom, but as you can see, I started getting hot pink, so it was almost really straight. Now I only have one more side to cut. I think it's this side. I don't know. Interesting. I'm gonna put. As you can see, I'm tending to keep missing the bottom, but if I keep cutting, I'm gonna keep getting smaller and smaller squares. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It's not gonna affect me that much since it's not that big of a difference. But if you had a piece of tissue paper that was this big, these two combined, and then you had a piece of tissue paper this big, it will affect you. But if it's off by like a few centimeters or millimeters, it's really not gonna affect you. Now, if you have two colors, you can arrange the tissue paper in the pattern you want. Like I'm so tongue tied right now. I am so sorry, guys. I'm gonna have polka dots, stripes. I think that will look cute. And here's a trick. If you have a pattern on your tissue paper, or usually tissue paper is duller on one side and brighter on the other, as you can see here, here's the dull side, and then if you flip it, there's a big difference. There's a big difference between the dull side and the bright side. You can see that. So, if you fold the dull side, if I'm going to fold the dull side, the bright side shows. But if I'm going to fold the bright side, the dull side shows. So, if you want the bright side to show, have the dull side facing upward. So when you fold, the bright side shows. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Now I'm going to put them together. Now you're going to try to make a fan out of it. That's how you're going to do. So you're going to fold inward, then outward. Like if you were making a paper fan. I'm not saying it's try to make them as equal as possible, but it doesn't have to be extremely equal because that's going to be extremely hard. Okay, I'm done folding it as a fan. You see, it would be like a fan. Now, you're going to fold this in half. This looks like this. Now, just unfold it, let it unfold, because it's not going to stay like that. It's going to naturally like unfold itself. Now you can pick your pipe cleaner color out. I think I'm going to use, I don't know if I should use pink or if I should use purple or blue. I think I'm just going to use pink. You can use any color pipe cleaner you want. This was a really stupid idea. I don't know why I did this, but I had nowhere to put it. So I tried making it look like a little cool design. But it's not really working out for me. I should have really untwisted this before this video. But I didn't. I don't even think I'll be able to get this apart. God. Does it look doubled? Okay, I just thought it looked really doubled in my camera. Okay. Guys, when I get this untwisted and I get my pipe cleaner I would like out, I'll come right back. Guys, I'm back. I have my pipe cleaner. It's just a pink one. Now, I'm going to refold this real quick. Now, where you see the indent, where you see the indent where your fold was, you're going to want to put your pipe cleaner right there. So you could refold it real quick and just place your pipe cleaner in and just start tying it, but I wouldn't do that. Because the first step you're going to need before that is where the indent is. Kind of pinch it inward like that. You're gonna want to. Now, where your pinch is, you're gonna wanna start folding your pipe cleaner tight around that pinch. So I just folded it a couple times around just to make sure it's tightish. But you don't want to tie the whole pipe cleaner. You want to make sure most of the pipe cleaner is hanging. So, majority of it. Now you're going to spread each side outward. Be careful because you don't want to rip your flower. Now right here it kind of looks like a bow, so if you wanted to use this as a bow, you could. I just had to put that in there. So, put you down. Okay. So after that, you're going to pull each layer of the tissue paper up carefully. I like going from side to side because I can arrange them. I can arrange the first two to be like together. As you can see, I went for the first two side to side and then the rest I just went because once you really get the first one, it kind of guides the rest just a little. Now, you just are gonna wanna play around with the layers of tissue paper to get your look that you want. Like, we'll keep like messing with it. I'm gonna pinch on this in the back, these two sides to get it like fuller, like instead of having a big huge gap between them, I want it to look better. And just put the little pieces that are like sticking out. Okay. As you can see, it looks like a flower, a really cute one. It has the like, you really just see the polka dots, but I could fix it so you see the stripes, but I like how you see the polka dots and then little pieces you see little stripes. But I think it looks really adorable. Do you see it better without that? I think it looks really adorable. I'm sorry, but I have really bad lighting in my room. We'll do this. Looks really adorable. If you had a bunch of them, you could put them in like a little vase. You can make like 4 and just put them in the vase, and they can all pile up. It looks really cute. Like this especially would add a pop color to my room, especially because my room is just like black and white. So it would add a really nice little cute little touch to my room. And then you could just make them, once you know how to make them, they'll be really easy. Like I have this little teeny box right here. If I wanted to, I could like paint this box, do something with this box, and take the little thingy, take whatever's in there out, and like either cut the pipe cleaners so they fit, or just keep bending the pipe cleaners so they like finally fit in there, and just make a little bouquet out of this. Or I can like puncture holes in here and have them like hanging out. You can do whatever you want. You can put them on your blinds like I did with that one. You could put them in like your pencil holder and on your desk, hang them on your wall, do whatever you want. But I think it's adorable. It's a great and really easy DIY craft thing you can do. So if you would like more craft ideas like this, please like the like button down below. Leave comments if you would like to see better crafts, more crafts, or go into more detail about this. If you want more crafts like this, please subscribe. So thanks for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe. I think the button's still down there. So thanks, and have a good day. Bye.